right, MP. They can't stop you.
All right, MP. Another day, another win. Good work. Time to warm up. Get ready to rock.
Good, MP. The other team's already worried about stopping you, MP.
Good evening, everyone. This is the fourth and final group stage game for these teams in the NBA Cup. It should be a... Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. We take a look at the Cavaliers. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, the Wizards, not in the same realm right now in terms of their record. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. They've got Jordan Poole, Sarr out there with Chris Middleton, and it's Champagnie in the four-man position. And for the Cavaliers, DeAndre Hunter out there with Evan Mobley. Then it's Collins, then it's Mitchell, and it's Thompson in at the center, filling out the middle. Shams, we know former Wizards players have been on the rosters of 8 consecutive NBA championship teams. I mean, that is mind-boggling.
Well, maybe for Wizards fans, it gives them some familiar faces to root for deep in the playoffs. But listen, at the end of the day, the goal is for their team to make noise and for them to be on one of their deep runs in the not-so-distant future.
And as MP told us at the start of the season, he wants to be at the top of his rookie class. Seen by everyone as the clear-cut standout, how would you qualify his performance in that regard?
Well, MP certainly is playing well, especially for a rookie. But I think he could be doing more to show he's truly elite. He'll have to continue that tireless work ethic to make that happen.
Shot by Collins, no good. Now the Wizards with it. Pass to Sarr. Here's Carrington. Now Sarr. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Carrington. Washington gets it back and a new 14. And Poole gets it to go.
And just another weapon that Jordan Poole has in his offensive arsenal.
Collins against Poole. Collins, good. And as the salary cap looks set to rise significantly, Shams, any major effects that you can anticipate?
It won't be like the year the Warriors signed KD. They're going to smooth the cap numbers and it's not going to spike quite the same. But these numbers will continue to get eye-popping when you think about player salary, and you have to keep in mind luxury tax and the new second apron that came into play with the collective bargaining agreement, and that will play a part in how teams build, not putting yourself in a restrictive position to continue to build winning organizations.
A lot of moving parts to contend with, but boy, a lot on the horizon. Pass to Poole. Lets it go with the three. Thompson with the rebound.
So far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Collins.
Almost perfect in the game to start, 3 of 4.
Hey, Sean, for the past decade that you've been a major player in the NBA, it's been LeBron's league, it's been Curry's league. Who else is going to take over this league, you think, coming up around the corner?
Given the NBA Finals we just had, have to throw in Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Luka Doncic into the fold as far as faces of the NBA. But Nikola Jokic is so good. He will be one of the guys for a while. Giannis Antetokounmpo, you have to mention him as well. But ultimately, you have to also keep an eye on Victor Wembanyama, the way that Victor Wembanyama could take over the league. And already, so early, was so special. Victor Wembanyama is someone to keep an eye on.
Okay, they just passed a note down to me again here. What about Anthony Edwards at Minnesota? He's another one, right? Young American player who is really making an impact.
Anthony Edwards, Devin Booker, you have to consider those two as well. And it's special, the crop of young players that we have coming up in this league. One of them is sure to emerge as this generation's, whether you want to call it Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, there will be a face-off this spot.
And we cannot wait. Hey, Shams, I know you're connected throughout the NBA into a lot of front offices, but have you ever thought about maybe shifting gears a little bit and working for a team?
There is always intrigue into something like that, Kevin, but I've seen how tough the environment can be, and honestly, it is really much more fun to be talking to you on this side of the media world and the media equation of the NBA. But listen, there's always intrigue with the front office.
And a lot of opportunities. I know you're looking at it, but thank you for your honesty in that one. Max Strus has checked in for Hunter. Here's Kispert. His last outing, 16 points for him. A minute 50 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Middleton. And Shams, nothing gets a workout like your phone. We're here, we're talking NBA, we're watching this game. We got this great group here courtside. You've got 2 phones working, and I'm sure there's a third hidden in your bag. Can you estimate how many texts do you send and receive a day? Is there even a number we can put with that?
Kevin, how many texts do you get a day related to NBA info? You're coming at me. You know the job is it's hundreds of messages flooding my phone on a daily basis, and the screen time usually in busy seasons tends to be closer to 18 to 20 hours, but this is what we signed up for. This is what we love to inform the audience.
Oh, and I know you love every second of it. Pass to Carrington. Rebound, Donovan Mitchell. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. A different look now for Cleveland. Tyson's checked in. And it's Garland in for Mitchell. So for the Wizards, their last game, a loss to the Milwaukee Bucks. Poole finds holes. Collins against Smart. There's the three. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And what a great play from Smart. The D took the roller, and Smart took it upon himself.
Collins in the post. Guarded by Smart. And there's Collins on the assist by Garland.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Koulibaly with it. Right side, Smart. Pass to Champagny. Oh, good with the triple. Mobley kicks to Strus. 1 second left. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that does it for the first quarter. Cavaliers ahead, up 5. And the second. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Hunter is out there with Evan Mobley. Then it's Darius Garland. Then it's Okoro. And it's Collins in at the point. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Shams, you've been around the NBA for a long time now. Which players do you enjoy watching the most?
Greatness, especially the guys that are regarded among the greatest of all time, like LeBron James, like Stephen Curry, like Kevin Durant. You have to throw those in there. But this is a new era, a new crop of Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Have to throw Luka Doncic in there. You have Donovan Mitchell, you have Paolo Banchero, you have Tyrese Halliburton, you have Joel Embiid, you have Tyrese Maxey, Jimmy Butler, you have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Anthony Edwards, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Devin Booker, Zion Williamson, Anthony Davis, De'Aaron Fox, Victor Wembanyama. So let's not have anyone here left out.
All right, they're all fun to watch. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Alder. David.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much.
Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Left in the second quarter. Pass to Carrington. Now Sarr. Middleton outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. This team is on quite a run. They're in the midst of a 14-game winning streak.
Well, it's been impressive, and the question now really is, who is going to figure out a way to stop this crew? Each time out, they're finding new ways to win. That is dangerous for your opponent. Really, a myriad of ways in which they're coming at you.
Shams, it's been fun. And you know what? It's been too short. So you got to promise you're going to come back and give us some more inside information on the NBA. We have loved every second having you here courtside with us tonight.
Sorry I was not able to break any big news on air this time, but you know what? My phone's ringing, so maybe next time.
Let me look at your phone. Wait a minute. Hold on. That is big news! Holy cow! Come back sooner than later, okay?
Thank you.
So great to have Shams stop by. You can see his passion for the game in every word he says.
Now, you can't work as hard as Shams does without having a passion for the NBA. It's not easy to be that plugged in.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
With 1 on the clock.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Back to the action in just a minute.
Welcome to halftime, and after 2 quarters played, some ground to make up for the Washington Wizards.
They want to lean on that perimeter game. I get that. But being one-dimensional, guys, look, it just makes it too easy to...
All right, and now time to give... And that'll do it for half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. The Prodigy having a great impact in this game.
And saw just how tough he can be attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Taking a look at the Wizards. They've got Chris Middleton. Jordan Poole is out there with Song. And it's Carrington in at the shooting guard. It feels like every season, Brent, we set a record for pace in the NBA. Why do you think that is?
Well, I don't know, Kevin, if it's every team that's seeking pace, although in every coach's press conference you'll hear about them talking about playing faster and wanting to get out in transition. But that's where you take advantage of defenses most. Look, if you got a young team, open up the floodgates and let them run. Probably more success coming your way.
To the inside, Champagny makes it off the glass.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
To the wing right side. On deep, Collins. And another miss by Cleveland.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
And the call will go against the Prodigy. That is his first foul of the game. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Garland's checked in. The 3 from Poole. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
On deep, Collins. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that 3. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his look.
Well, Garland, a volume shooter right now from deep. He's capable of getting hot.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. For the Cavaliers, Okoro's checked in for Thompson. And it's Sam Merrill in for Collins. Deciding to change it up. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw good, Green. 9 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Smart. Bangs home the trifecta. Smart's got 8. And so it's Cleveland with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. At the forward spot, it's Strus and Mobley. Collins is out there with Green, and it's Thompson in at the 5 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. And Mobley throws it down.
And went up and pulled it down. Mobley soaring.
And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. 8-point game. Bay against Mobley. They get the rebound. Here's Koulibaly. And another miss by Washington.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And here's Collins from outside. Washington with the rebound.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I tell him, You take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
And the call will go against the Prodigy. That's foul number 2 for him. Hunter's checked in for the Cavaliers. Garland comes in for Javonte Green. Kispert, the pass to Smart. The Wizards with another miss. The Cavaliers leading by 8. To the middle. Here's Collins. Sinks that one from the post. 19 points for the Prodigy.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Holmes passes to Smart. Stolen by Collins. And here we go. Here's Hunter. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Smart on the wing. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Collins, good.
And certainly, they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Here's Smart. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Sam Merrill. He's checked in for the Cavaliers. Washington make it. Cavaliers. Mobley, he's checked in for Max Strus. Curro comes in for Sam Merrill. And Collins subbed in for Garland.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Cavaliers.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for the Prodigy.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And here's Collins. Mobley outside. Pass to Okoro. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hunter. The shot misses. Great D that time for Middleton. Floats one. Poole, no good.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot, just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This team is still perfect in the NBA Cup. 4-0. They are group winners.
And now as we enter the knockout stage, they're one of my favorites in the Cup. They've played